up everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review chapter 42 of The Promised Neverland. And it has been some time since I reviewed The Promised Neverland, but that's because I was on vacation, so I'm not gonna make up those reviews. However, I will give you my quick thoughts. The monster thing that came up and attacked them, I remember questioning whether or not that was a monster or one of the demons, and I said we would know if it spoke, and it didn't speak. So I was so happy when the characters mentioned this and how, you know, it also walked on all fours, which is another point I brought up. So just wanna say, I called it. But with this chapter, we start off where we left off with the kids meeting with this woman, this cloaked woman who was gonna lead them to freedom, being all like, come with me. And Gilda, I'm really glad that she decided to question the situation. She's just so like, wait. Suddenly we get another human pop up right around the same time when most likely the pursuers are out attacking Rei? This is too strange. Who are you? Unmask yourself. And we don't get back to that scene. The rest of the chapter is with Rei running around, which is, you know, there's not too much to talk about with this chapter, really, but, you know, Rei, he was just trying to dodge the demons as best he could. These demons, even though they're running on all fours, they can speak, and they are one of the more civilized demons. You know, we could put it like that, you know, civilized demons. And these guys were just trying to tire Rei out. They're not gonna eat him or anything like that, or cause any injuries to Rei, since, you know, he is premium quality, very rare, top of the line stuff. So they're trying to tire Rei out. He's not gonna give in. And I was really nervous too, because normally when a character promises that they're going to live and they're gonna be there for the friends, you know, they're not gonna die, they eventually die. So I was really nervous. I'm just like, come on, Rei, you're my god, I believe in you. But boy, did they hint that Rei was gonna die at the end of the chapter, or, you know, was gonna get captured, really. But luckily, he did not. Even though he was surrounded by the demons, and even the leader himself told Rei to give up, something comes in and whisks Rei away. So is this person with the woman who also appeared? Are these perhaps the refugees that me and a couple of other people have theorized about? Because I truly do not believe that there is only humans back at HQ. There's gotta be other humans around. So perhaps Rei was able to run all the way over to the coordinates that he said that he would be at. Perhaps they're in that area or close by that area to the coordinates that William Minerva said for the kids to go. The coordinates that William Minerva, you know, put on the map there, I questioned whether or not is this where William Minerva lives, because it seemed like he lived and worked over at HQ. Why would he be all the way out here? This is probably a refugee camp. And this guy who saved Rei was also wearing a cloak. These guys are most likely refugees, and I don't know if they're planning on fighting back the demons, but they probably know how to survive in the outside world. So most likely these guys are good guys, and we have proof now because, again, we know that they're on the same side because, you know, the one woman and the guy who saved Rei are wearing a cloak, and this guy who saved Rei, well, saved Rei, so now we know that they are on our side. Although it is cliche to save a character at the very last second, I'm just glad Rei isn't dead, because that would be even more cliche, and I'm so tired of seeing that in anime where a character promises they're gonna live and then they die. Let me know your thoughts on this chapter and your theories on the cloaked civilians. Do you think that they are refugees? Do you think that these two are actually separate? Do you think that this is all a trick and that they're not really on the kids' side at all? Maybe they're actually monsters in disguise, you know, shapeshifters. Don't really know, but let me know your thoughts once again, and catch me tomorrow as I review Sword Oratoria and Virgin Soul. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.